begin in Sierra Leone, where the Democratic Republic of Congo and the AFC M23 rebel coalition have agreed on measures to ease humanitarian access following 5 days of negotiation in Switzerland. The talks, backed by mediators including Qatar, the United States, Togo, and the African Union, focused on implementing the framework peace deal signed in Doha last year. Both sides pledged to allow the safe passage of humanitarian personnel and refrain from attacks on civilians and critical infrastructure. The agreement also includes the release of detainees within 10 days, covering more than 470 prisoners held by both sides. Officials say progress has also been made on a joint ceasefire monitoring mechanism with on-ground missions expected soon and logistical support from MONUSCO, raising cautious optimism for improved conditions in eastern Congo. Staying in the on and broader regional diplomacy, Somaliland has pushed against a joint foreign statement questioning its status, reaffirming what it calls its sovereignty and legal statehood. Authorities in ESA say their claim rests on historical independence in 1960 and withdrawal from union with Somalia in 1991, arguing that decades of stability and governance support their case. The government added that growing diplomatic engagement reflects evolving international practice and does not undermine Somaliland's sovereignty. Somaliland also urged the international community to adopt what it described as a pragmatic, fact-based approach to recognition, citing contributions to regional stability. Turning to governance concerns in East Africa, a controversial sovereignty protection bill under review in Uganda is raising alarm among civil society groups. The proposed law aims to curb foreign interference, but critics warn it could label citizens receiving money from abroad as foreign agents. Under the bill, individuals receiving diaspora funds would need government authorization with penalties of up to 10 years in prison for non-compliance. Analysts say the measure could affect millions of families reliant on remittances and potentially raise questions about citizenship rights for Ugandans living abroad. Shifting to economic policy in West Africa, Nigeria's finance minister has dismissed claims of hidden spending and diversion of federation revenue. Officials says interpretations of the World Bank's Nigeria Development Update were inaccurate and reflected a misunderstanding of the country's fiscal framework. Authorities noted that the World Bank acknowledged ongoing reforms, including executive measures to improve petroleum revenue remittances and transparency. The government says it remains committed to strengthening revenue mobilization and ensuring more efficient public spending. In North Africa, Algeria has launched a new oil and gas licensing round aimed at boosting output and attracting foreign investment. The 2006 bidding round offers 7 exploration blocks across key energy regions, including Ogla, Izi, Togot, and El Badai. Officials say the blocks are estimated to contain significant oil and gas reserves, with contracts expected to be signed early next year. The move is part of Algeria's broader strategy to expand production and reinforce its position as a major energy supplier. Elsewhere on the continent, Morocco has donated 2,000 tons of fertilizer to Ghana to support agricultural production and food security. The donation, delivered in Accra, is part of cooperation under Ghana's Feed Ghana initiative. Ghanaian officials say the support comes at a critical time as countries seek to strengthen food resilience amid global uncertainty. Morocco, one of the world's largest fertilizer producers, is positioning itself as a strategic agricultural partner across Africa. And in Rabat, thousands of Moroccans have rallied against a new Israeli law allowing the death penalty for Palestinians convicted of deadly attacks. Demonstrators marched through the capital waving Palestinian flags and calling for an end to executions. Protesters also criticized Morocco's normalization of ties with Israel and urged authorities to reconsider diplomatic relations. The march forms part of growing regional protest linked to the ongoing war in Gaza. And that's it for the African News Update.
Welcome to Razep Africa, the heartbeat of the continent in one show.